Hi friends, today's topic of discussion is study timetable. This timetable I have prepared for those who want to take breaks between study and who want to study for minimum number of hours of the day and also take complete rest during night. So, as you can see, I have broken down the study time into three parts. One is from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. so that your activities in the morning you can complete and have your breakfast and then start studying from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. and then you can take 2 hours break and then you can come back on 3 p.m. and start studying again from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. and then again take 2 hours of break and then again 3 hours of studies from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. As you can see, there is 2 hours break. For example, some prefer to start a little late, that 11 a.m. Then what will happen? 1 hour, since you are starting late, then instead of 2 hours break, you have to take 1.5 hour break. If you start at 12, studying at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, then you will have 1 hour break in between, that is 12 to 3, then 1 hour break, then from 4 o'clock you will start, then it will be 4 to 7, then 1 hour break, then from 8 to 11 p.m. So if you start late, then you have to study for 3 hours, then take a break for 1 hour, 1.5 hour, or 2 hours based on the time you are starting in the morning. At 11 p.m., you're free now, then you can go for sleep, okay, and take full rest, okay. So this is timetable for those who want to study for limited period as well as cover the studies also. So as you can see, 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours, that is 9 hours of studies with sufficient break in between. And these three schedules, that is section 1, section 2, section 3, that is 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. to 11 p.m., you can utilize in the following way. You can study one subject for the complete day, that is the 3 session you can utilize for studying only one subject, that is the one way of doing it. Or what you can do, study 3 subjects in a day, 3 hours for one subject, 3 hours for another subject, and 3 hours for the next subject. So 3 subjects you can study in one day. Or what you can do, you can study 2 subjects, okay, and you can go in that way, like if the subject is time consuming and also it requires some numericals to be solved, so what you can do, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. slot you can utilize for that particular subject which is having too much of theory or numericals, and then in between from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. you can use that session for studying some another subject in between which is having less theory, less numericals, or no numericals. And then again from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. slot you can study the first subject again from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. So three ways you can use, that is study one subject full day, study 3 subjects for the complete day for the 9 hours, okay. So you can utilize 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours to study 3 subjects. Or you can study subject 1 from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. slot and again 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. slot, and subject 2 you can take from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. So this is the way you can study and utilize the time and also have sufficient break and sufficient sleep. And this timetable is for those who want to take rest and as well as break. But those who want to study the complete day and also sleepless, that is their choice, because your body clock, which is set already, this timetable is not to disturb that body clock. It is only a suggested timetable, study timetable, which you can use, and based on your sleep timings and the break which you want to take, that is your choice. But this is only a recommendation or suggestion which you can use. Hope you like the video. We will again meet in the next video very soon. Till then, goodbye.